Happy full moon in Libra and spring equinox. This is Nicole Marie with your Moon Work podcast, and we are here to dive deeper into this full moon story and the astrological aspects that are impacting and guiding us today. This is a lunar forecast from March 20th to April 4th, 2019. And this is going to be looking at what is the astrological aspects of today, of this full moon energy. What energy can we experience? I'll give a little tarot reading to help guide us through this next lunar cycle, a goddess, and some unicorn magic. So, this full moon in Libra. It's very significant that it has fallen on the spring equinox, because spring is the time of rebirth and a time to welcome the sun back into our lives. We have shedded the old. We have let go of old identities and goals, and here we are in a full moon time of completion, where those new moon intentions should have gotten some sort of completion into this point. And also just in our life, we're looking at, full moon in Libra is looking about our relationships. It's ruled by Venus. And it's a time to look at really our relationship to ourselves. How are we healing our inner masculine and inner feminine? We're learning to become our own ultimate lover. We're letting go of what no longer feels good in relationship, what makes us into these certain qualities or characteristics that we don't want to even be in relationship. Are we being so strict with our partner, but really we need control and a sense of reliability and sensibility? Often what we need in others is what we need to do for ourselves. If we need more love, love yourself more. Do things that you actually love to do. Look at your day. Look at what you did during that day. Make a list. What were the actions? What were the tasks that you had to do? Scale them. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you love doing this task? When is it that you feel a number 10, where you're like, yes, this is what I love doing? How can you do more of that? Also looking at where is it that you need more emotional support? Where do you need to embody more of your own qualities? Do you not like it when people show weakness in front of you? What is your relationship to weakness? How can you be a support and also receive support? These are all questions we ask in relationship. And ultimately, you need to come from a place of how do you love? What do you need in love? What kind of relationship will fulfill you? Who do you want to be in relationship? How do you want to have better boundaries and goals and activities with the ones that you love? So this full moon is coming to a completion. It's asking for forgiveness of the things that you did not know you could change. We often look and understand our history. We look at the archetype of our mother and our father, and we say, oh, I'm more like my mother. Oh, I'm more like my father. Or I'm starting to develop all these qualities like my dad that I didn't want to have. Oh no, I am my father. And you start looking at, actually, that is not your story. You yourself are becoming something new. You asked for these parents. You asked for the soul, for this body, for this lesson. Why? And then grow from there. You are not your mother. You are not your father. You are you. You have qualities of them, ones that you don't like and what you do. So take the ones that you want to keep your own and to pursue something new. This is what this full moon gift is bringing you. So today, write a list of the things that you need, that you know that you're loved. You know those moments when someone does something for you, like, see, they know me, they love me. What is it that they do? How do you do that for yourself? Write that list. How do you know that you're loved? Write a list of how you know when you're not loved, when you're not supportive, what they don't do the dishes, they don't do their chores. What is it that they're not doing that you need to address, that you need to try to understand? And often it's just a misunderstanding and different priorities and different cultures and backgrounds. And if you express what is it that you really need, often people can adjust and compromise, or you can have a different perspective that changes the whole experience otherwise. So, once you have these lists, now I want you to make a list of a perfect day, the things that you do in a perfect day. And I want you to choose a day that you do them. Hopefully this week, where you get to experience what it's like to go out and do the things that you love. Even if it can't be a full day and you just get to choose a few things from your list, make it one that you get to spend time dedicated to what you love. So, I pulled some tarot cards for us to understand a little bit more about what this next lunar cycle is bringing us. So right now we're coming to a completion, and then we have another two-week cycle where we review, where we release outmoded patterns, and then we come back to the new moon where we begin again. So this spring equinox feels like a paradox, because as much as that we want to expand and say yes to this new life that feels very within, that you know it's there and it's possible, but it's not done yet. It's a dream. It's within you. And now is the time where you're going to slowly start reviewing what blocks you from those. So by the new moon in Aries, we'll be able to expand, because we're also still in Mercury retrograde in Pisces. So we're looking at our old memories, our past, our patterns, feeling like a victim to our circumstance. It's heavy out there. And because we are shedding the old, we will eventually feel the new rebirth. But it's not quite spring yet energetically. But start to notice nature and see how it slowly blossoms into life. This is really what is happening energetically within you. You're still just the bare branch sitting on an empty tree. But soon the spuds will spring and flowers will blossom when the sun is out. This is you, and you're learning to grow. So this tarot reading shows the overall energy for these next 2 weeks is reverse Nine of Swords. This is letting go of negative stuck energy, all in the mind. So letting go of limiting thoughts, old belief patterns. They all came up during this Mercury retrograde. We all looked at where we are falling into old habits that do not serve the new life that want to be created. So doing a lot of work, hypnotherapy would be amazing to do, really reprogramming the neurolinguistic transmitters of your mind. But also, you can do ritual and energetic clearing using sound frequencies, clearing the home, sage. It's all there and around you. Also, a lot of plant medicine can help create purging or detoxing the physical body. You want to hit each and every level, but it's all really more in the mind these next 2 weeks, really letting go of that negative energy. The conflict is Ace of Discs, which is about new work. So again, we already know the new work is within us. It just needs to get out there. And we're a bit frustrated that it's not out there yet. But by the new moon in Aries, Ace of Wands. We have, like I said, this full fire. It is this burst of new energy. It is the true rebirth. So it's okay. I know there's a lot of expectations around spring equinox. I'm like, okay, I'm going to finally feel fresh. But really in April is when it'll all appear. So the goddess that will help guide us through this next cycle is Kuan Yin, compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. This is what I'm saying about letting go of those negative thoughts about yourself, about others. When we judge other people, it's just something that we see in ourselves that we don't love. And ultimately, we need to love all aspects of ourselves. I know it can be difficult, but that's what it's for, is to make you grow, to make you stronger, to make you evolve, so the world can evolve. So this is a gift, and how we can achieve it through our everyday unicorn magic is through flow. They say find an easier path forward, surrender the outcome, release your expectations. Breathe, dear ones, all will be well. Enjoy this full moon energy. Let go of what no longer serves you. Know that you can change your perspective, and that's where the magic begins. So thank you for tuning in. Happy full moon and blessings to all. If you need more support and want to learn more about my work, you can check out my website at nicolemarie.eu or send me an email at hello@nicolemarie.eu. I am here to give coaching, advice, guidance. I offer moon coaching every month where we look at your personal chart and how each moon is going to empower you. And I also offer ongoing support through life coaching, through your astrological chart and transits that's happening currently. How do we overcome these obstacles? How do we work with the cosmic gods? I am here to support you. Thank you for tuning in, and be brave, dear hearts, for we enter a time of great transformation. So until then, blessed, blessed, blessed be.